Welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zach.
I'm Shane.
I'm James.
We are back with Castlevania, Season 1, Episode 4.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys remember what happened last time?
Yeah, kind of. I know that Trevor goes to the catacomb.
Yeah.
Can't really remember what the fuck happens much there.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
fucking saved
Sarah or Syra or fucking Cephia?
Sypha.
Sypha.
he saved, the chick that's,
Leonidas.
She was turned to stone, right?
yeah.
By the fucking
Cyclops.
Stone Cyclops. Whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
And you get a lot about, you kind of learn a little bit about Trevor as well. I mean, I'm sorry, Simon. I'm mixing Trevor and Simon up.
You had it right the
Okay.
first time.
Okay, Simon is from Castlevania,
Yeah.
Symphony of the Night, I believe. Trevor, he and his family, they were kind of pushed out by
Yeah.
the church.
The Belmonts.
The Belmonts were kind of pushed out by the church.
They're excommunicado.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he, I mean, he's just a badass.
He is.
But he was challenging the authority in the end, and I think
He talks to the bishop,
yeah.
and
I just love the voice. I mean, it's unsettling. Like the guy, he has this really restrained, calm, creepy. He talks like this, and it's silent, and the camera's kind of close to him, and of course, like we're looking up at him.
he's got a very snobbish voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get to see kind of the evils of the church, the organized religion at that time in history as well. So
The powers that be were going to come and kill the bishop and all the fucking people there, right?
yeah,
Dracula. One of you guys, said that the sleeping soldier was Trevor. I believe it was you.
him.
Was it me?
Who do you think the sleeping soldier is, Shane?
I don't think it's Trevor. And I don't know who it is. I don't have enough evidence to make a
You don't want to make a bet.
an informed opinion, Zachary.
All right. Since we don't have anything yet to go on,
I mean, I
maybe at the finale we can place a bet. Maybe, but I've seen it, so it's got to be between these two.
the finale. Like, what do you think that is, Zach? You think it's this episode? Or do you think...
I'm trying to because it's all kind of a blur
When it's a,
between
now
the
it's a blur.
the first, second, and third season,
Yeah.
and I am very sure that there weren't. I don't know.
You seem to think this is the finale
Of the first season.
of the first
I
season.
just don't remember there being only 4 episodes. I thought there were like at least 6 or 8. I could be wrong. I just don't remember it being that short.
I'll tip my tongue.
Just whatever. Watch the fucking show with us.
All right, let's do it. I guess.
Let's do it.
Get back out there! The speakers have to die before the sun goes down.
The sun is already down.
Well, would not be fun.
You're fucked.
Cannot enter the house of God. God is not here.
Pumbaa!
He does not love us, and he does not know you.
My life's work. She was a witch.
Lies in your house of God. We couldn't be here without you. Let me kiss you.
It's like a slow, quiet, gurgly death.
Yeah,
That would be terrible.
Witch!
No, I am a speaker.
You never told me you were a magician. You're very big at telling other people what to do. Getting the good people of Gratian to commit murder for you. Let's see how you do on your own.
Everyone else is backing up.
Ever seen a priest draw a knife before? No long knife. Let's go. Come on. It was your bishop who brought all this down on us. You.
Jesus. Those people turned real quick,
Yeah,
though, I'll
they
tell you
did.
that.
That's a mob for you.
They just,
The mob
they
is
started
fickle.
killing this
The
guy.
mob is fickle.
Do I know about the fucking mob?
I need a priest. Grab some people.
What's he doing in that mob?
Yeah, that's on with her. He's like, oh shit.
Everyone with a sword wipes their blades in the salt. Cyclops, walls.
Oh, there we go. Thermopylaing them.
Cut him down.
Jesus, this is some sharp ass swords.
Demons, spread the word.
That's cool as hell.
Hell yeah.
Just like the game.
There you go.
That's cool. Smart thinking on both of them.
What the fuck?
Oh, for God's sake.
Man, they're in the pits of hell. They gotta be way down there now. Must be a sleeping soldier.
Is it?
Like a blonde Sephiroth.
Why are you here?
The man who will save us from Dracula.
And you? Are you in search for a mythical savior?
I fell down a hole. Dracula's released his horde on Wallachia. That's fact. There's no belief involved. You're asking if I believe you're some sleeping messiah who'll save us, and no, I don't. I know what you are.
And what am I?
You're a vampire.
House of Belmont?
Trevor Belmont.
The Belmonts killed vampires. And now Dracula is carrying out an execution order on the human race.
I'm going to have to kill you.
He's the one we've been waiting for.
He's a vampire. And he's not been waiting here for hundreds of years, have you?
My defenses were not for you.
You could have told your defenses that. Am I going to have to kill you?
Do you think you can?
Whoa.
Let's find out.
Whoa. Okay. Got a hell of a sword.
It is a pretty badass sword.
Yeah. See that? Oh. Damn.
Please, this isn't a bar fight. Have some class.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Do you have a god to put a last prayer to, Belmont?
Dear God, please don't let the vampire's guts ruin my good tunic.
What? I can still rip your throat out.
But it won't stop me staking you. Killing you was the point. Living through it was just a luxury.
It's a cool line.
You'll do. I am Adrian Tepesh, son of Vlad. Dracula Tepesh.
So what happens now?
I need a hunter and a scholar. I need help to save Wallachia. Perhaps the world. And defeat my father. My father has to die.
Damn.
We three. We can destroy him.
That was their reaction. Now this is our response.
That was a hell of a finale.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a great episode. The big standout for me is the fight, then obviously Alucard joining them. So we saw him, but it was kind of a silhouette in the first episode, right?
When you see his face.
And I guess when I saw him, I didn't put it together for some reason.
Well, you've played the games. I guess you would have a better idea than me when I first walked into this.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have known who he was because I didn't play the games.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm saying is like when they showed Alucard in the first episode, I didn't put it together that like for some reason I didn't recognize him.
Which one was Alucard?
You didn't put it together that that was the same guy?
No, I didn't.
Which one
I
was
thought it might have been, but I was
Adrian Tepesh.
Oh, that's his other name?
Alucard. He's just known to the people of Wallachia as
Alucard.
like,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't put that together either.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember him telling, hey, don't do this. Just kill the ones responsible.
Yeah.
But then-
Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah,
but I for some reason, in my head, he was like a silhouette.
he was a silhouette. Yeah,
No,
he
I
came-
showed his face.
Okay.
but he came through the light, though. So I know
Yeah,
what
but you
you're
still
talking
see
about.
his face.
So yeah. No, that's really cool. So now he's going to team up with Trevor and
Cypher.
Sypha.
Yep.
Okay. And the fight was really cool.
Fights are always cool. in this show.
Fights are amazing.
Yeah, and just it had that like high frame rate look where things were moving at a speed where I could tell what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But there was all this. It was animated in a way where it looked like kind of like this picture of Samurai Jack right there.
Yeah, you see the movement.
Yeah.
It's like it gives it this appearance of like extreme speed
Yeah.
where Sypha like might not even be able to tell what's going on.
Yeah.
Like a dragon was even like doing this. I can't even see this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's been there for a year because he actually tried to stop his dad.
Which was weird. It's like he knew he was the silent soldier, or the sleeping soldier, right?
Well, he's heard the stories.
Right.
So
Stories. He's
how
only
long?
been there a year, so how long the stories have been going on? And
He was trying to fulfill the...
no, that was his private keep.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, and maybe the stories have passed down over time that his tomb was under there,
Right.
And that eventually it turned into the sleeping soldier, etc.
Regardless, he did fulfill the stories, which is...
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
He did,
Yeah.
and that's also I think the line with Trevor saying I hate speakers.
Yeah, which is, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because he says the story says that I would be awoken by a hunter and a scholar.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't know that.
yeah,
I hate speakers.
yeah.
That's great. I was really happy to see the bishop get his fucking medicine. I had a deep-seated hate for that son of a bitch. So to see him get chewed up and fucking destroyed by demons was pretty cool. And it was cool to see that the people now know that the bishop was behind pretty much all this bullshit.
So the mob is fickle, as you've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went immediately from trying to kill this one guy to just killing another.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's almost like, to me, they kind of cancels out,
So
because-
how do you know that a couple days down the road,
Yeah, you can't trust
someone
them,
else
you can't think
someone
them.
else that's a good orator
Yeah,
or an extreme situation, they don't just turn on them again.
but I'm wondering, like, one thing that Trevor said was, like, the speakers didn't bring these things here, what did.
Right.
I wonder if, like, deep down they might all kind of know that was wrong.
Yeah, probably. There may have been a lot of guilt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the killing of the innocent woman.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So how
Dracula's
long were
wife.
they married?
Well, long enough for Adrian to grow up.
Yeah. I guess in my head I thought, for some reason, I don't know why, I thought it was just a couple years.
No, I don't remember the dates now.
Yeah, I don't
First
remember the dates
episode,
either.
It goes over those dates.
It does. There was I think decades in between.
Because
Okay.
when she
Yeah.
first walked in there and met Dracula to when they burned her at the stake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a significant amount of time.
It
for
was.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be long enough for him to grow up. So.
Yeah, so I imagine he would probably inherit a lot of, Alucard would inherit a lot of his mother's kindness and understanding. Like, hey, these are people,
Well, Dracula even
even he himself.
yeah, he inherited a lot of it until she died.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this shit.
Man.
And then he,
So loyalty is a big thing for me. How far do you think your dad would have to fucking push you to make you?
it takes
I
you
don't
back
know-
to like
I don't know
shows
if
like
the-
Invincible.
What's that?
Takes you back to shows
Yeah.
like Invincible.
Yeah.
Which if no one's watched it, it's a spoiler. But the dad's bad.
Yeah.
And that gets pushed to the limits.
Absolutely.
And Invincible didn't stand a chance for the season one
Yeah.
against his dad. But yeah, how far would your dad have to push you to?
To betray him. I mean, I don't know if it's called betrayal, but that's the way I kind of look at it.
You know, I mean, I think he might have felt like his dad was betraying everything his mother stood for.
True. So
You know
in
what
a
I'm
way,
saying?
he's
So it's
supporting.
like-
So
his
it's not so
mom.
much your
Like my mom's
a
dad.
loyalty to them and their personage, I guess
Yeah.
you might say, but it's a loyalty to their ideals.
Yeah.
And so, is it the ideals that matter, or just the person in front of you?
you know what?
Because when in real life, in reality, people aren't so black and white.
In Matt Stover's Revenge of the Sith novel, Obi-Wan said this about Anakin, that he's loyal to people, and he doesn't really care about people's principles. He's loyal to the people.
You could say that, but at the same time, you're being loyal to a person. He's being loyal to his mother and what
Yeah.
she would wanted, because she was even dying at the stake, saying, "Don't
Yeah.
punish them,
Right.
all this other shit.
But can you do both? I mean, if you have a father who is less than desirable, but a mother who's pretty awesome, can you balance that and be loyal to both in a way?
Well, I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure it wasn't a problem until this happened. Until
Right.
his mom was killed.
Well, I'm asking you.
Well, okay.
Could you balance it?
I like to think I could. I don't know. I mean, what's the situation?
In
If
the
it's-
situations,
if-
your dad's a horrible man. He's killed a bunch of people, and you know your mom's a good woman, and she hates that your dad's done that shit.
But does she love my dad and stuff too?
Those are pretty extreme
Yeah.
circumstances.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
I want to
You're,
go.
you're just saying your
extreme.
dad's just a piece of shit that lies and cheats people all the time, and he's a swindler or something. And
Right.
He's just not a good person.
Like a grunkle.
Like Uncle Stan kind of guy or something. But I mean, he's just a fucking a shyster.
Yeah.
And he just does a lot of shitty things. Or are you saying he beats the woman or anything like that?
Right.
That's the
I guess
thing.
There's too many variables.
Yeah, it's
because-
not there.
I mean,
Well, I was
to
thinking,
me-
you're talking about a real life example.
Right.
You're not talking about your dad's. Well, if your dad's a mass murderer,
Well, it depends
And
who
then-
he killed. Another variable that I just thought of is like, my dad killed 10 pedophiles. I'd be like, okay. If my dad killed 10 priests or preachers or something like that, I'd be like, that's pretty fucked up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there's a lot of variables that go into it. So it's really hard to.
What did these preachers do?
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's pretty difficult.
Help me understand your
question.
position.
I would like to think, though, honestly, that I would protect my dad at all costs. But that's
Well, he's also committing mass genocide.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So we put ourselves in this story. His dad's in the wrong, and
Yeah.
I think, but his dad probably even knows that. He just doesn't care. He's so angry. Mm-hmm. The only thing he loved, this woman, she's dead, died violently.
yeah, terrible death.
I know I would at least kill the people responsible.
100%.
I'd like to think that I could rise above killing everyone else. I mean, if they truly...
Now you're putting yourself in Dracula's footsteps, though. He's asking you to put yourself in Adrian's shoes.
Yeah, if I was in Adrian's shoes, I don't think I would try to kill my dad.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Like, it might... I might wash my hands of him, say, I disagree with you, I can't do this, so I'm not going to fight you, and I don't support that, so I'll just leave.
Well, the idea, though, is that that's something you can't walk away from. Because that's what Trevor was doing.
Well, yeah, so
Right.
in this, and in most stories, fate catches up with you.
It's difficult because
I feel like I would fight my dad and do everything I could not to kill him.
right.
I mean, and this is if I was in this situation where my mother died violently and I wanted to honor her, I feel like I would have to embrace what she wanted and what she wanted from my dad and try to make him understand that.
Yeah. The difficult thing here is Dracula's vengeance is not ending. Like, it's a continual thing. Like, if he just had like one day of vengeance where he just fucking did some crazy
All right,
shit,
24 hours up.
He said he's going to take out the entire human race, though.
right? And that's
So
where it
it's-
gets.
Oh, it's not just what's it called?
No, he wants.
Wallachia,
Yeah, I thought.
Romania.
No, he was going to do like the whole fucking thing, right? Like
My-
all of
yeah.
Romania.
My understanding of after seeing the series is it wouldn't have stopped. in
Okay,
Romania.
well,
he was
then
going to wipe out.
he's more wrong than that's the case.
Because I thought he said he wanted to extend it. Like, he first talked about Wallachia, and then he said name some other areas outside of there. I thought, but I could be wrong.
I can't remember the exact quotes.
Was there guys
but-
outside the bar, in the bar in the end of the first or end of the second episode or whatever,
Exactly.
where they were saying, it started here, now it's...
Well,
the
that was
board is
talking about that was talking about
spreading.
towns, though.
in
Like
Wallachia.
Greshit. And
Okay.
Wallachia is the country.
Oh, okay. I thought
I thought it was like the region.
I did
It's,
too.
it's like Romania.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it is complicated. Like I was saying, if my dad did it like a 24-hour thing, but okay, maybe. But if it extended, like this vengeance just kept going and going, yeah, there's probably a point where you do have to step.
Yeah, if he
in.
wants to wipe out the human race, I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and... Yeah, just like...
Well, you come to see as the series goes on that there's more to it than just his anger per se. I mean, his anger has reached a certain point where there's just no turning back for him.
Yeah.
Right.
And because in the beginning he didn't like the human race at all,
Yeah.
until she kind of brought him.
Was there a
some
reason for that?
Redemption. Well, he's fucking Dracula, man. I mean,
Yeah, I wasn't sure if-
people don't like him. He doesn't like people.
So we don't find out this big grand thing of why he didn't
Well,
like humans to begin with.
It's not really a grand thing. I mean, it's just kind of, to me, it's understandable.
Yeah, he's a
fucking
vampire.
He eats
he's an
people.
outsider, and he eats...
Right.
Yeah.
And he looks down on people. He's been alive for centuries.
He likes to suck their blood.
He's become very snobbish, and
Yeah.
he's become very condescending in his old age.
Yeah.
So,
So he's the last of the Belmonts.
yeah.
So there's no Simon, there's no
Like, he's the last.
Okay. I'm sure that's.
As far as you know.
And I also love like when Adrian, when he kind of woke from his slumber and he said, "Oh, you are at Belmont," and you can feel the history.
Yes, you could.
Like, oh, these families have been at it for a long time, and that's always cool when a show can make you feel the history of happen off screen.
What do you think of Adrian?
No, he's cool. I mean, he's definitely like a sword. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think Trevor's so cool, and Dracula's real cool, in like the traditional kind of, I guess, kind of a badass sense. And he's kind of like that Han Solo, I don't give a shit, reluctant hero. Trevor is,
yeah,
and that's always cool. But I imagine Alucard's going to grow him even more. I like him. I like the fact that he's standing up for what's right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he's kind of like the what's his name, Quentin, and
the Strain,
Quentin
or something like that. Yeah.
He's kind of like Quentin. He's the guy that's he's the son of the Dark Lord.
Yeah, guiding humanity.
And he's not even so much. He wasn't at that point guiding humanity.
Yeah.
He was just out to kill his dad.
Yeah,
and he it's a little more dissociative in the Strain than it is here.
Yeah,
but it's more human in this show.
Yeah,
but he's a very honorable character.
Okay, yeah, and
it's all about decorum and class. Like, he kicks him in the balls.
Yeah,
like, this isn't a bar fight. Have some class.
That was great.
That was one of my favorite lines as well. And what was the other line? I said it was my favorite.
Killing you was the point. Living through it was just a luxury.
Yeah, and just to be committed to the cause, and just like that for a good cause.
That felt like something that
you think it's how it probably is for a lot of men at arms and soldiers and things like that, whereas you go through it and understanding in the beginning, when you're not in the thick of it, that you could possibly die.
Yeah.
Let me ask Shane this: did Adrian and Trevor's fight? Did you think they were really going to kill each other, or did you think it was going to like end how it did?
No, I didn't think Trevor's going to die at all.
I knew he wasn't going to die, but did you think the other guy was going to get killed, or did you have a feeling it was going to end like it did?
I don't know. I was just kind of enjoying the fight.
Yeah,
I didn't think Trevor's going to die, but I didn't think about like, okay, when's he going to kill Alucard? I wasn't thinking that.
So I thought Alucard was going to die, honestly, because I didn't put the connection with him in the first episode.
Yeah.
So I thought he was going to die. So they pulled the wool over my eyes a little bit there. I enjoyed that.
I guess I just kept thinking was like right when I knew that wasn't Dracula, I was like, okay, well, who is this guy to Dracula?
Yeah.
So it was kind of for me leaving the door open to like, what could this guy mean for our characters and for the story? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
No, I really, really liked it. And I liked the fight a lot. And the moment also where it's revealed that Sypha is a speaker magician.
Yeah.
That was cool to have like a chick who's who's pretty feminine but a badass who can fight.
Well, it's nice because she's one of the better examples of a female hero.
Yeah.
That I've seen. Because sometimes there are a lot of male heroes in entertainment, and a lot of them are just obnoxious in of itself because we're men. But when heroines are done right, they're done right, and this is an example of that. Kind of like Beatrix Kiddo.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Look forward to it. It's a good finale, great finale.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just want to watch the next one. And if I had it on the damn car, we'd watch it right now.
Probably a good thing since we got shit to do.
Yeah. So
next time.
Yeah.
All right, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you like what we do, if you like Castlevania, if you like The Witcher, if you like Rick and Morty, if you like BoJack Horseman, all this other shit, like and subscribe. Facebook, Twitter, you don't, you won't, etc.
We don't have Facebook yet, but maybe
fuck off.
Instagram.